नमस्कार फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार स्वागत है। फ्रेंड्स, बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट ने एक वर्डिक्ट दिया। पेंशन इज ए बेसिक इंटाइटलमेंट एंड इस पेमेंट कैन नॉट बी डिनाइड। Pension is a basic entitlement and retired employees cannot be deprived of this payment, which is a very source of livelihood for them. The Bombay High Court said, rapping the Maharashtra government for withholding the dues of a man for more than 2 years after his retirement. A division bench of Justice G.S. Kulkarni and Jitendra Jain on November 21st said such a state of affairs was totally unconscionable. The High Court was hearing a petition filed by one Jamu Mo, who used to work as a Hamal Kuli with the Savitribai Phule Pune University since 1983, seeking a direction to the Maharashtra government to release the pension amount. The High Court noted that Moore had rendered a meritorious and the unblemished service, but still on untenable and technical ground for a period of 2 years from his retirement, May 21, he was not paid pension. Moore in his plea claimed that the pension was not being paid despite submission of all necessary documents by the university to the concerned department of the state government. From the beginning of the present proceedings, we were wondering as to whether any person who superannuates after a long unblemished service should at all suffer such a plight. After having rendered a long service of about 30 years and be deprived of the basic entitlement of pension being the very source of livelihood, the bench said. The bench referred to a 4-decade-old Supreme Court order and said the antiquated notion of the pension being a bounty, a gratuitous payment depending upon the sweet will or grace of the employer and not claimable as a right, was held as wrong. In such a decision, the Supreme Court had authoritatively ruled that the pension is a right and payment of it does not depend on the discretion of the government and would be governed by the rules, the High Court said. The bench noted that from a large number of cases coming to this court with people seeking for their pension amount to be paid to them, it appears that SC order was more forgotten than applied and implemented in its true spirit. The High Court had earlier its order noted that the Moore had suffered for 3 years and had directed the government to take all necessary steps to release the pension benefits to Moore within 4 weeks. The bench was informed by the government that Moore's pensions along with the arrears had been released and received by him. The bench accepted the statement and disposed of the petition, but said henceforth Moore should be paid his monthly pension regularly and with no default. The High Court noted that this case was an eye-opener, that if the government officers promptly consider the grievances of its staff, then there would be no need for such aggrieved person to approach the courts. Or we may observe of that many of such cases in fact do not require education and can stand resolved at the level of the department, providing there is a willingness to do so by the officers of the state government, the bench said. ये सच है कि यदि कोई मामला स्टेट लेवल से यानी कि डिपार्टमेंट लेवल से ही सुलझ जाए तो कोर्ट तक पहुंचने ना पाए, लेकिन ज़्यादातर केसों में क्या होता है कि जो हमारे एसोसिएटेड ऑफिसर्स होते हैं, अथॉरिटी होती है, वो इस तरह के डिसीजन लेने में घबराते हैं अथवा उनका अप्रोच हमेशा नेगेटिविटी से भरा होता है। आप बैंकर्स पेंशन अपडेशन के केस में लीजिए तो जितने भी IBA के अधिकारी हैं, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस के अधिकारी हैं, वो अपना हाथ इन्वॉल्व नहीं करना चाहते। हालांकि ऐसा नहीं है कि गलत है, लेकिन क्यों ऐसा डिसीजन लें? दे बाध्य करते हैं कि पेंशनर कोर्ट में जाएं, लंबी लंबी लाइन लगाएं, सालों इंतजार करें और अंत में रिजल्ट ना निकले। ऐसे में अगर डिपार्टमेंटल अधिकारी, कंसर्न अधिकारी, अथॉरिटी, मिनिस्ट्री इस बात पर ध्यान दें तो कम से कम केसेस कोर्ट में जाएंगे और लोगों को जो प्रॉब्लम, जो रिजोल्यूशन होगा उनके उन्हीं लेवल से मिल जाएगा। थैंक यू, नमस्कार।